And welcome back to the Profile Pod. I'm your host, a double A, back for another spectacular episode of the pod. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, whether you're here on the live or on the replay. Much love to you. Appreciate the support, the love on Instagram, on social media. It's all good, man. We got a great guest standing by. This gentleman is doing big things in the music game. Before we get started, though, I want to give a quick shout out to Queen Barajas out of the Bay Area. No, she's in NorCal, Northern California. She gave me a very cool message, very heartfelt, and that's what it's all about, man. Building community and inspiring others. She said she was inspired by one of my previous interviews, and it really cool message, man. That's why I do this, to inspire others, to hopefully spark something in you to go out and do something you've always wanted to try, whether it was writing a script or starting a business or writing a song, a poem, whatever the case may be, man. It's all about stepping out of your comfort zone and just doing that thing, man. Doing that thing you've always wanted to try, and that's the essence of this platform, man. Like I say, this is the podcast that brings on individuals doing extraordinary things in life to inspire the human spirit. And tonight we have no exception to that. My man hails out of Orange County, California, Fullerton, to be exact. And he's an artist, a songwriter, a singer. He's an audio engineer. He produces. I mean, he just does it all, man. I think he sells popcorn on the weekends. I mean, there's nothing this guy doesn't do, man. And I'll tell you what. Like I said, man, this is the podcast that inspires. I want to inspire. If you don't get inspired tonight by my man Crizzy, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. So without further ado, let's bring him on for the first time on the Profile Pod. My man, representing the Orange County, Crizzy Santana. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
What's
What's
good
going
with you,
on?
man?
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to be on the pod, man.
Oh
You
man,
know?
yeah. No. Hey, you know what? Before we go on, a big shout out to your man, 48 Ways, my man,
Oh yeah,
for
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
for
Hell
you know what I
yeah,
mean,
hell
helping us
yeah.
put this thing together, and
Come on.
so yeah, man. I appreciate you guys, man. What's good with you, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Just here in the studio, like I always be, trying to make some more music, more money, more everything. I already know how it goes.
In the lab,
Hustling,
right?
hustling never stops. Whether you're hustling here, you're hustling there.
I know,
You
bro. You only have one hat on right now, bro. I mean, you wear
I
so
only
many
have one
hats.
hat on, but I got a lot of hats.
I
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
man. You stay busy, man. And like I
I
said,
always
man,
do.
yeah, you're an inspiration, brother. You're an inspiration, hardworking. I love that, man, and that pushes me, and that inspires me, man. So I want to thank you for doing that, man. I appreciate
Hey,
you.
nah, man. Man, I've since I was a kid, I wanted to do this. And my homie right here, he's known me since I was a kid. So he can stand if he can correct you or he can tell you how he seen me literally and stand in front of my house every day, almost. Playing the guitar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Every
he,
day, bro. It was like I rather play the guitar than do anything else, bro. Like that's how
yeah.
it was. Yes.
I feel you,
You know.
brother. So he can verify for you, huh? He
He
can,
can verify for me. He lived right across the street from me. He the one he saw me every day. You know what I'm saying? So
no doubt, bro. So how old were you when you started playing the guitar?
I was about 12 years old. But I started playing music when I was like 5, 6, bro. Like I was blessed to be part of a very musical family, bro. My uncles and my dad, they had a group, and they were touring when I was a kid, and they were going up and down to Mexicali, you know what I'm saying, coming back from all the way to Oregon to Washington. They had a little hit over there, when they were, popping in the 90s and 80s, so yeah, I was just amazed by all of them, bro. Like I saw my dad playing the guitar, I saw my uncle playing the drums, and my other uncle singing, and it was just like, man, I want to be like them. You know, I
Yeah,
was 5 years old, and my cousins they were outside playing, running, playing with a ball, and I was in the practices. I was in the practice. I'd rather be in the practice holding the goddamn tambourine. That's the only thing they let me play. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh,
And I was
uh-huh.
there, bro. I was there every time they were there. I would always be there. When they would do the performances, I would help them unload and load up, set up the drums for my uncle. Like I think even one gig one time the guy that we had the gig for, he's like, "Hey, where'd you guys get this guy? This guy helps. I want him." I was like about 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7 years old, bro. You know,
Yeah.
so I just was blessed into having music all around me, bro. So it was like I would be stupid to not pick it up. You know, like that kind of, that's what it was. You know, so my dad he showed me how to play the drums when I was like 6 years old, bro. You know, because he had a band and they never had a drummer. The drummer was always failing. You know, so there I
Mm.
am. You know, 6 years playing cumbias.
Uh,
You know what
uh,
I'm saying? Like, cumbias and corridos and all. That's how I started music, bro. Music started Mexicano, like straight
oh,
up, the regional, the cumbias, baladas, all that stuff.
yeah.
So that's how it like sparked.
Hmm.
Then my dad used to do some Beatles songs. He used to do some old school rock. It evolved. Like I started playing the drums, and once I kind of figured like I mastered it by like 8 years old, bro, I was like, "Fuck, now what? I already kind of know what the drums does. I can't really sing along with the drums. It doesn't really
Yeah.
carry a tune. So I was like, fuck, I gotta pick up something."
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I had the guitars, like literally, like the whole setup was at my house. Like I literally had a room that always had the drum set up, had the bass set up, the guitar, like everything, the mic, everything, bro. Like everything was set up, bro. You know. So I was like, fuck it. I picked up the guitar, and my dad, he's like, I'm gonna show you one song, and if you pick that up, I'll show you more. So it
Uh-huh.
was like it was a very easy song. Like it was the Beatles song goes. It was literally
Oh,
like, you get what I'm saying? Like it was 8 days a week, bro.
oh, I
And
love that, man.
bro, and I literally practiced that for like a month straight, bro. And I rather freaking play the guitar than be anything else. So I literally did it. Like as soon as I got out of school, I would pick up the guitar and start playing. Pick it up every day, and every day was a new song. Every day was a new song for me, bro. And then finally, when I think that was the age of 12 when I really literally started like going full force on the guitar, bro.
Mm.
So, but by that time, I already knew some Beatles songs. I was already doing all kinds of stuff, bro. Like I remember in middle school, I used to even play in like during break just to get some freaking change. You know what I'm saying? I was already playing that good. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some change. Just to survive.
No doubt.
So when I got to high school, dude, I evolved. I applied for the jazz band,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I was able to audition and get they showed me how to play jazz bass, bro, like the upright.
Okay.
The big ass one. Like I
Yeah.
was blessed. I was blessed, bro. I was just blessed. God blessed me throughout this whole journey of music, bro. Like it was like you were born to do music,
Yeah. No
like
doubt.
I was just born in it. I was just born in it. This is what you're gonna do. This is how you're gonna do it. Here's all the tools. I'm in a studio right here where these guys, they all believe in me, bro. Every one of these guys here, they believe
Mm-hmm.
in me. Why? Because they seen me grow and seen me since I was a kid, since I was 8 years old, 9 years old, bro. Always wanted to be an artist, be a singer, be an entertainer that way. I always had my guitar on my back or it was in front of me. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's how I rolled around in school and everything, bro. Like we used to go right down the street. There's the train tracks. Me and him, we used to go down there and play, put our hat out, and pay for our phone bills that way, bro. Like it
Wow.
was, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how much I fully invested into this shit, bro. Like 100%. There's no doubt,
Mm-hmm.
like the reason why I'm an audio engineer is because studio time's expensive, bro. And I'm like, damn, I need something that makes me money, not something that takes away, like. So me puse truchas, I got me puse las pilas, and I was like, you know what? I had this homie, his name was Beach Boy out in Long Beach. Shout out to Garrett Douglas.
Mm.
He's the one that really showed me how to audio engineer, and do all that, bro. Like I used to pick him up. I used to live in Riverside, and I pick him up from Long Beach and then come down to Fullerton to my pops' house, and I
Uh-huh.
did that for like 2 3 years straight, bro. And that was just to learn how to audio engineer, learn how to really do certain things, use my ear and everything, but I after that I fully just soared, bro. Like I made my own studio. Like if I could show you guys, I want to show you my booth now. I went from a
Yeah.
garage. I went
Let's
to
do it.
from a I went from a garage, bro,
Go
to
ahead.
a studio. Look at this,
Wow.
baby. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? I got my keyboard right here, bro. I play the
Yeah.
piano too, so I got my booth right here. There's my baby. hanging
Nice.
down right there. You know what I'm saying? This
Uh
is the
huh.
homies right here. This is my homie Palito that
What up? What
supports
up?
me. The homie Lobo. You get what I'm saying? Like
What's up,
I
man?
went from the garage, bro. You know what I'm saying? The
Damn.
garage, my
Uh,
pop's house. You know, the
yeah.
garage. You know?
But I like what you said though. With your, it seemed like your pops was he was testing you early, right? He gave you that song.
Yes.
Hey, learn this
Yes.
song, and let's see.
Yes.
Let's and then he was probably thinking, let's see how
He's probably
dedicated
not
he is.
gonna get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he
And
probably.
and
It's
sure enough, you
exactly what
got it,
happened.
man.
No, I did. I showed him. He didn't think so, but I did it, bro. Like I love music, and even till now, bro. My uncles and my dad, like I think not like a week ago, bro. My uncles and my pops, they called me because he was down here with my uncles. You know the ones that play. And
Uh
as
huh.
I'm rolling up, I see my dad and my uncle like singing, and I just grab my. I already brought my guitar like ready, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. So I go
Yeah,
in there, and we're playing, and it just makes me feel really happy, bro, because not a lot of people can connect with their family in that way. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
like for me to be able to just pick up the guitar and we're all singing, everyone's in harmony and everything, I was like, God damn, I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this
That's
is
awesome.
it's oh bro. And it's even more amazing when you all them, you know, like my uncle, like he's my number one fan, my Uncle Jess.
Hmm.
He pretty much showed me how to like sing and project my voice properly, and shit. So shout out to my Uncle Jess. Shout out to my Tio Poncho. He's badass drummer, bro. My dad, obviously, shout out to my dad because he's major influence, bro. Without my dad, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, you
No
know.
doubt,
And
man.
so, sometimes my dad kind of regrets it. Sometimes he's like, "Man, being a musician sucks, me. You get rejected a lot. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this, I'm like, Dad, I'm doing it because I love this shit. I'm gonna do it no matter what. Like till I die.
Mm-hmm.
You bury me with my goddamn guitars, please. Like I'm taking that to the next world. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, bro. Like I love music. It's me. Music is me, bro. You know?
Yeah, I love that, bro. I love that, man. Say,
Yeah.
what part of Mexico you guys is your family from?
Well, my dad's from Monterrey. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, my dad's from
okay,
Monterrey. My mom's from Guadalajara, Verdia. So they met
nice.
over here. They met over here in Fullerton. That's how.
Hmm.
That's how. I came to be.
Yeah,
So
bro.
they both
No,
crossed over. My dad crossed, and he crossed. What was it? The '70s, I think, or what? Yeah, '60s. I think it was the '60s. Then my mom came in like the '70s or '80s around there. You know?
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You know what's interesting, bro? I haven't. I come from a musical family as well, man, on my mom's side. But I picked up the trombone, man, back fifth and
That's
sixth grade.
right. Hell
Yeah,
yeah. Hey, trombone's badass, bro. I play with a lot
yeah.
of trombone players, bro.
I know, man, but I stopped playing after 2 years, man. That was it. I was more of a athlete, bro. More of a sports guy type of guy. You know what I mean? Let's see. You there? Uh, hmm. Okay, we're having some technical difficulties here. There, you there, Scrizzy? Okay, looks like we have some technical difficulties with Scrizzy. We're gonna get him back on right now. We're talking about music. He comes from a musical family, and the guy is he was just born to play music. So he's passionate about it. You can definitely tell. He loves it. He said bury him in with his guitar. You know, so yeah, you could definitely see that, man. And it's great to talk to people like that who are passionate about what they do, about whatever the case may be. You know, and he happens to be a musician, and most musicians are passionate about playing music, right? And artists, they're passionate about their art, whatever that may be. So we're gonna try to get him back on here. Hopefully, we are successful. And we're having some technical difficulties here with Scrizzy Santana out of Orange County, California. Oh, there he is. Here we go. All right, Scrizzy.
Back. We
Okay, we're
back.
back. There.
There
All
we
right, here
go.
we go. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. No worries, no worries, man. We're back on. We're back on with Scrizzy Santana
So
out of Orange County, California, man. But like I was saying, the trombone, I picked it up for 2 years, man, and then I let it go because I was more of the athlete type, man. So,
okay, I
but
feel.
it's a little regret, man, a little regret that I have,
Uh, uh,
and but hey,
hey,
it is what it is, you know.
it's never too late, bro.
That's
Never
true.
too
It's
late.
never too late. I've
Yeah.
always liked the saxophone, and let's see, we're getting the
Oh,
feedback there.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
Let me move this.
no doubt, bro. But so yeah,
Yeah.
man, you were born to play music, man.
Yeah. Yes, I was.
If you could
Yeah.
describe your music, Scrizzy, for us, man, how would you categorize it? How would you describe
It's
it,
just
man?
urban, bro. Really, you know what I'm saying? It's really just urban.
Uh huh. Uh
Like it's really just me, bro. Like just
huh.
me in general. Like I try to put my feelings and whatever, however I feel that day is how I, basically what comes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's music is 90% feeling, bro.
Mm,
Sometimes 100%. If depending on what kind of song it is. So.
yeah. Yeah, I love that, man. I love that. No, I love your sound, man. It's a very, very unique sound. Is it? There's some hip hop influence in there, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely hip hop
Right.
influence. I'm trying to build whatever I heard when I was a kid and make it now, make it to
Mm,
what it is now. Like I have certain songs that my dad even wrote that I try to bring back,
yeah.
in certain of my songs, and I've done it and my dad trips out because he's like, "Man, you heard this when you were how old and you're putting it in now?" Like it's dope, bro. It's
Yeah.
dope when like the other day, my dad asked me, "Hey, mijo, you think you can put the bass on and put the drums so I can learn I can lead while the bass is playing, and like it's so dope that now I can help my dad in that way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Where like, yeah, dad, I just do it right here. I know how to do that shit. Easy.
Uh,
So it's dope. It's dope. That now that when as I was a kid, like I was helping him just playing the drums, but now I'm like, damn, I've recorded my dad in here, and it's dope, bro. It's dope.
okay. It's come full circle, huh? Pretty much.
Yes, come full circle, definitely
Yeah.
full circle, bro.
Absolutely,
You
man.
know.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. You're also, you write your lyrics. What inspires your lyrics, Crazy? When you write, man, what do you
Well,
draw
look,
from?
I wrote my lyric. I've written my lyrics all the way up into certain songs. Like sometimes, like I'll write the songs with other writers. Like I have my one of my writers is Troop Nasty.
Hmm.
And he's features on one of my songs too. Like he'll come in here and I'll give him some melodies, and then he'll start putting some words. He's a very fast writer, bro. That guy, props to Troop Nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
He can write like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like he quick, bro, quick. I'm talking about I've knocked out like maybe 6 or 7 songs in one session with that guy. You
Damn.
know what I'm saying? And all new songs, all fire. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So, but most like I'm not saying all of my songs I've written myself. I have another writer out in Arizona. His name is they call him 35 on Instagram. You know,
Okay.
and he writes more
Shout
of
out.
my corrido stuff. Like I have Troop more for like my trap stuff and other stuff, and then I have 35 for more of the corrido, more of that stuff, more of the regional side. You
Hmm.
know, he's got a
Oh, okay.
regional feel. And what I try to do is I try to mix that all in and then put a little bit of scrizzy in that, and then make it my own, So,
Right, right. Regional
you know,
Mexicano, right?
yes.
Yeah, brother.
And
No, okay. So you have a different, it's just like a variety, right? You have your
yeah,
urban
bro. I don't think I stay in
corridos.
one I don't stay in one lane, but I do like
Mm,
right now I've been on just creating the style of, like this urban Spanish shit, I've been trying to do.
yeah.
To establish my style,
Mm-hmm.
establish the crazy Santana. You know what I'm saying? Basically,
Absolutely.
But to show
Yep.
I can
Mhm.
I can still do everything else. I love music, bro. That's all. You know.
Go ahead and play something for us, man.
Oh yeah. Well,
What
you
one
want
of
to do yo
your
real quick? We're gonna do yo real quick.
let's do it. Oh, nice. Yo.
Hay mucha gente que no me quiere ver ganar. A mí me vale madre, siempre voy a luchar. Desde morro nunca me he echado yo para atrás. Siempre para. Nunca me voy a parar. Yo vengo de la calle, yo soy marihuano, yo soy toquero. Y a mí me vale madre. Yo soy el cholo en la calle de abajo. No me importa quién hable, yo sigo caminando. Yo soy el cholo en la calle de abajo. No me importa quién hable, yo sigo caminando. Coming from the bottom, always saying I will never forget my roots. Haters talking shit cause they can't do what I do. Time is precious, so I gotta keep mine exclusive. Take it from home, we grew up in the trenches. Came a long way from mobbing bitches. Motivation never gets a mention. Always focus on the mission. I don't like to brag, but I'm on my way up. Homies getting mad, I don't really give a fuck. Fumando marihuana en el cielo, yeah, I'm stuck. I mean, I don't really care what you say. Sigo siendo feria getting paid. Still gonna follow my dreams always, always. Hay mucha gente que no me quiere ver ganar. A mí me vale madre, siempre voy a luchar. Desde morro nunca me he echado yo para atrás. Siempre para. Nunca me voy a parar. Yo vengo de las calles de yo. Soy marihuano, ya yo soy rockero. Y a mí me vale madre. Yo soy el cholo en la calle de abajo. No me importa quién hable, yo sigo caminando. Yo soy el cholo en la calle de abajo. No me importa quién hable, yo sigo caminando.
Nice,
Yo,
man.
that was yo for you guys right there.
Excellent, man. Excellent, man. Yeah, Scrizzy, man, that was awesome,
Yes.
brother. Let me tell me what goes through what's your experience when you play, man? Whether you're playing on a podcast right now or you're playing in front of hundreds or thousands of people, man. What's your experience as a musician, man, when you play?
Well, look, bro. Like honestly, I started playing music, because I love generally. It made me feel, like when you smoke weed, the dopamine levels go high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing for me. It's a different type of high. So when I'm
Mm,
playing my music, bro, I feel free. I feel I feel alive at the same time. I feel like this is worth living for. Like
yeah.
I can make music anywhere I go. I,
Mm,
I can I can I can express how I feel by just a note and a tone. You get what I'm
uh-huh.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's an outlet, bro, for me. I've been different songs and and some songs I keep to myself. Now songs I throw out. Because some songs are just just to let out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To let it out. So
Definitely.
it's really therapy. This is my life. It's therapy. It's giving me money. It's set me free. I
Mm.
played in the church, 3 times a week when I was a kid, bro. Since I was like from 14 all the way to like 20, bro. You
Oh
know,
wow.
so man, I was don't get me started. I'll start playing a freaking worship song right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Alabanzas.
serious. I love God's been with me all the time, bro. Every time I wanted to quit this stuff, bro, He sends me signs to be like, you know what, Scrizzy, no. You were
Mm,
born, you were bred for this. This is
yeah.
what you want to do. This is what you're gonna do. So
Well,
I know
mm,
that one day, one way, it's in God's timing because it's not in my time. But He's gonna bless me with a hit. I know He is. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
it's just in a matter of time. So just
Yeah,
gotta
I
keep
love.
at it.
No doubt about it, brother. No doubt about it. You play the piano, the guitar, the drums, correct?
Yes, yes.
Speaking of
Yeah,
of the
the piano, bro, was crazy. All right, this is how it went. My dad's like, he was a good. He played the keys a little bit, like freaking, like cumbia shit, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? That's what he would do.
yeah.
So he saw this freaking old ass, acoustic piano, bro, in the pawn shop for 300. So he buys it, bro. And the only place it fits is in the living room. So we wheel that shit barely in there, bro. He buys a book of a Beatles song of how to play the chords to position on the piano, bro. And I literally went through that bitch. Like I taught myself, like literally just
Mm,
went in there and I started playing different chords. And literally the same chords here are on the piano, you know what I'm saying? So all I
mm,
did was transfer the notes from here
yep.
and I figured out the notes on the piano, and I soared, bro. I started making songs on the piano. It was a different feel, bro. Like different instruments are different feeling. You know what I'm saying? They give you
Mm,
different feelings. It's so dope, bro. So
yeah.
I was hella
Yeah.
excited. That's how the piano got in, and then now everything's MIDI. Everything. And I was glad that freaking my dad bought that shit, because now everything is MIDI. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So everything now, I can tell you every note on this
Digital.
keyboard,
Uh-huh.
and not a lot of people can, but I can, because I put in.
Uh, we lost him again. Okay. That's Squizzy Santana out of Orange County, California. We're talking music. He's a musician. He's a songwriter, singer, audio engineer, just an artist all the way around, man. And he just performed one of his songs called Yo, and it's a bilingual song on the acoustic guitar. And he's just a great musician, man. I love his energy, and we'll get him back on here shortly. We're having technical difficulties tonight, and sometimes it's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes, and that's the that's just it. That's just what we do, and sometimes you got to roll with the punches, and so. But we're talking to Squizzy Santana out of Orange County, California. We'll get him back on in just a few moments here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, whether you're here on the live or on the replay. Really appreciate that. And like I said, man, earlier, this is the podcast that brings on individuals doing extraordinary things in life to inspire the human spirit. And if you would like to ask Squizzy a question or make a comment, go ahead and do so in the comment section. I'll do the best I can to post the comment, present it to our guest, Squizzy Santana, and give you a shout out. So go ahead and do that. And so here we are. We're just waiting to get him back on. Squizzy Santana is in the house tonight. He's our guest on the Profile Pod, hosted by Double A, yours truly. So if you're interested in getting on the podcast and doing an interview, coming on here, let me know. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, and we will take care of that. We'll look into booking you. And, you know, if you're somebody who wants to inspire others, then yeah, you're probably the right fit, because this is what it's all about on this platform: inspiring, inspiration, and sparking others to do things they've always wanted to do in life. And so yeah, shoot me a DM, man. We'd love to get you on. So if you think you're a fit, let me know. We can arrange something and schedule. So, but yeah, it's just something that is near and dear to my heart, man. And just being genuine, being heartfelt, being sincere, and being inspirational, man. This is what this platform is all about. Just putting others on a pedestal, highlighting their uh, their project or whatever the case may be, highlighting their successes, right? What they've done in life and what they're doing, future projects, past projects, influences, inspirations, trials and tribulations, challenges. How did you overcome how did you overcome those challenges? So it's really great to listen to those stories, man. And again, it's all in the name of inspiration, because we've all been down and out. We've all been down and out, but how do we continue to fight, and how do we pick ourselves up, when we are down and out? How do we uplift ourselves? How do we overcome those obstacles, that adversity? What is it that others have done? How they dug deep within their soul, themselves, and made it happen for themselves. So that's what it's all about. So, I want to also give a shout out to my man Dylan Garcia, who's performing tomorrow night at the Whiskey in Hollywood. We will be there and looking forward to that show, man. I know it's going to be a very emotional show for him because he's been through some stuff here recently, and it's very very just heartbreaking. But another and just guy just fighting, pushing through. He's got a heart of gold, man, heart of iron. To persevere, to become resilient in light of serious tragedy and adversity. Dylan, big shout out to you, man. I appreciate you, man, for everything that you do, for inspiring us, for being that model of consistency, the model of you know resiliency and pushing through again. When something happens that is tragic, we're talking tragic. You've shown us how to you know push through that and overcome and really overcome that obstacle, man, because that's hard to do, man. It's not easy to do that. I'm speaking from experience. It is not easy to pick yourself up when there's been a death in the family or a tragedy. That's probably the hardest thing to do. But I see Dylan Garcia, doing his thing and continuing to be consistent, you know, and just really just going after it. He's going after it, and he's going to make his family. He's making his family proud. That's what he's doing. So big shout out to you, Dylan. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night at the Whiskey in Hollywood, 9 p.m. Man, I'm looking forward to that. So I didn't get to catch him last time he performed there. So this is I'm sure not. I'm not going to miss this time. So thank you, Dylan Garcia. We're still waiting for Scrizzy. I don't know what's going on. We're trying to get him back on here. There he is.
My man. I don't know what
No, no worries. No,
happened.
no worries, man. No worries. I'm just I'm keeping the beer cold for you here, brother. Yeah, no, no. Hey, it's Grizzy, man. I was gonna ask you
Yeah.
about we're talking about the piano, and
Yes.
you performed "Let It Be" by the Beatles
Oh
on
yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's a video on your Instagram page where you're performing on some kind of piano that appears to be on the wall. It's very unique.
Yeah, bro. I went to the NAM show. I was last year, bro. It was my first time attending. And they had this freaking piano on the wall, bro. And I was like, dude, if I had this at home, this shit was dude. I'll put the mic right here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Start recording right away. You know what I'm saying? That shit sounds so beautiful, bro. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's
I
beautiful,
love
bro.
that, man.
It's beautiful.
So it's just basically a piano up on the wall.
Yeah, dude, the way they had it was just literally it looked like like a little like a picture. It looked like a picture like a frame, bro. But it
Mhm.
had the keys on the bottom. It was dope. It was hella dope, bro.
I
It was
saw that,
freaking
man.
it was amazing, bro. I was in heaven that day, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
was in
what?
heaven.
And you mentioned Nam. If you could tell for those who aren't familiar with Nam, what is Nam?
Well, NAM is basically like, all the electronics, audio equipment that are into like even the programs that the Pro Tools, Fruity Loops, all that kind of stuff. All the
Mm,
instruments is basically everything that's coming out brand new to the market in the music industry. That is where you want to go, for the
oh,
next year. So they present every year. They present what's coming out for the next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's barely
right.
coming out. I'm saying? So you get a lot of free stuff. There's a lot of raffles. You see a lot of famous people in there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go. A lot of big people in the industry go there, bro. It's a very, very dope, fun place, bro. Especially for a guy like me, because they literally have one room, like big ass room of just drums, big ass room
Uh,
of just guitars, big ass room of just piano. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, dude, like, you can just. They had to tell me. They told me to shut up while I was playing the drums because it was too loud, bro. You know, you know what I'm saying?
really?
I was like a kid in a candy store. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
love that. So it was dope.
Wow.
It was dope, though. It was
And
dope.
his Nam is held annually.
Yes, annually, bro. Every year around this time. I think it was just last week. I think this year's.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
wasn't able to go. It's
it's
over
open to
now.
the public.
It's open to the public. You just have to buy a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So,
mm.
but it's right here. Hold it in the Anaheim Convention Center, bro. Right here,
Um,
real close by. So
I gotta
I'm
look into
able.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really dope, bro. You see a lot of people that are doing the same thing you're doing. A lot of audio engineers, a lot of musicians, everything, bro. Everybody goes in, bro.
I gotta
You
check
know,
that out. Yeah, brother.
yeah,
No, no. Yeah, man. No, no. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Artefino, man. Artefino music, and if you could
yeah.
tell us, yeah, what how did you hook up with Artefino? Is basically your label, right?
Yeah. Well, basically, it was when I met 48, man. The way I
Uh-huh.
met 48, he booked some session, he booked some studio time, you know.
Okay.
So that's what it was, you know, because he's an artist himself, you know. He gets down, so he wanted to book some studio time, and somebody referred him to me, and before before we even have the initial session, you know, he wanted to talk to him. I'm like, cool, all right, so you know, talk to me. We chopped it up. He got to know me. Cool, dope. Everything was dope. He's like, dope. I like this guy. This guy's dope. So he comes to the session, right? And start recording them. And then he's like, I heard you do music too. And I'm like, yeah, I do some. I was singing some melodies. And he's like, man, you sing? Let me hear some stuff. And I played him some stuff. And
Uh-huh.
I think I blew him away when I played it because he was like, bro, I'm gonna show you know, this guy named Luis. You know, he runs his studio. He has his own label, and he owns Afinarte. And now he's starting a different label called Artefino. I didn't believe it, bro. I was like, you know, I get a lot of people to tell me a lot of different stuff, you know. So this guy's like, nah, let's go. So a week after, he, you know, invites me, tells me to go, and I sang in front of all of them, you know, and I wowed them too, you know, because I was doing this different style, and they ran with it, and we've been running, you know, ever since with it like that, bro. You know,
Oh,
so you know,
yeah.
so that's big. I was just the right person at the right time, you know, and just grinding. So, you know, I'm
Mm.
fortunate and blessed to be where I'm at. You know, I've worked very hard, and I'm continuing to work hard every day, bro. You know, there's never enough content. You know, I have my manager under 48 content. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first word he's gonna tell me as soon as I answer the phone. Is content. You know what I'm saying? And it should be easy with a guy like me, right? I do everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I try to do my best to like give a little bit of everything in my Instagram. You know, sometimes me playing the guitar, sometimes me making a beat, sometimes me singing. You know what I'm saying? To really
Mhm.
show, you know, my viewers and my followers that I can do it. I don't just say it, I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure,
so
man. I appreciate that, bro. And then
yeah,
and so we're talking about I wanted to ask you about your song, man. Si Mañana Muero. It's on
yeah,
YouTube. It's got over 160,000 views.
yeah. Bless, bro. Bless.
Yeah, absolutely.
All by
Congratulations.
God's glory, bro. All by God's glory, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you,
Absolutely, man.
thank you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, that's
Thank you,
great,
God.
man.
That's a
Yeah.
huge achievement. It's a huge achievement, you know, especially, you know, for an artist, you know, that never really made numbers before. Now I'm actually making them, bro. Like I've had
Mm,
a very solid good year, bro. You know, one good year. So I know that as long as I keep having these good years and keep pushing out and dishing out these different types of songs, I believe that in God's glory there's a hit in the end for me somewhere, you know.
yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I'm
For
just
sure, man.
waiting.
It's
You know?
already for no doubt, man. No doubt, man.
Yeah.
But with Si Mañana Muero, man, what was the inspiration behind that song? Talk about that
Well,
song.
man, we were. It was a label session. You know, we had different other artists in the label in the
Hmm.
session, and the homie Evie is the one that made the shout out to the homie Evie. You know, he's the one that made the beat, and he was showing us different beats, bro. We were just, you know, that we were just kicking it, literally just kicking it, and then, you know, starts playing that beat, you know, and then the homie the other started singing "Si mañana muero," and
Hmm.
that's it. That's all he came up with. Si mañana muero. And then I kept humming, and I kept humming, and kept humming with a melody. And we just kept with different melodies, bro. It was, you know, it was a together session of different vibes. You know, different people bring different vibes to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as we are all there, bro, you know, even my troop writer got into it. You know, where he's like, oh, he wrote the rest of the lyrics, certain lyrics to that hook and everything, bro. It was a
Mm.
collaboration. You know what I'm saying? So when I was able to lay it down, it just seemed just perfect. It was easy, bro. You know, that's when you know it's right. You know, when it goes in, when you
Mm.
say it and it's just easy, like first take, first everything. Oh, dude, And I remember Luis came to our session that day and he heard it and he was like, "Man, we gotta do the video." He was already thinking of the video as soon as he heard the song. As soon as he heard it, he was like, "Let's do the video. How we gonna do the video? Where we gonna do the video?" It was a blessing, bro. We went out to this desert and I was able to, be the artist like I dreamt when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Be you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Going to a bus, going all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? They provided everything for us, bro. It was a blessing, bro. Blessing. That song is a blessing, and I hope it continues to grow in more numbers. That song it's a very powerful song, a very powerful message, and it's really we just wanted to have a voice for the streets.
Hmm.
Like
Definitely.
for certain people that are going through it. So they don't know. We don't know if tomorrow's never promised. So I'd
Uh,
rather live. What I could do today, and like I don't want just keep going.
yeah. Yeah.
Straight up.
Uh, that's
So
serious, man. I love that message, man. I love that. You're you're absolutely correct, man. We got to cherish every day that we have, man. Every day that,
come on,
because yeah,
yes,
because we never, yeah, man. It's crazy, man. But no, I
yeah,
appreciate that, brother. Chris Grizzy, I want to ask you at this time, man. Hit us
yeah.
with another one of your
Yeah.
one
We
of your
just
songs, man.
while we were away for a second, we were we were practicing. Hold on, let me see. Let me get a little. We get to it real quick. I heard that G was off. That was just the G. All right, ready? All right. Si este de mañana nunca te engaño, reina de bodegas nunca te falla. Pero nunca me arrepiento, no, el amor se vicia, ¿a poco ya no me quieres? No, el amor ya se acabó. He tratado de olvidarte, memoria con medea, labios que me matan, no los saco de la cabeza, fumando cada rato sin poder sacarte, agarrando la botella, tratando de olvidarte. Drinking all this liquor cause I kinda figured I was in the picture. Guess I was wrong. Everyone's a sinner, thought I was a winner. It's really till she went. Deja platicarte, yo soy hombre elegante. Yo soy marihuano y a mí me vale madre. Sea lo que sea, a mí me canta el desmadre. Esta vida en la que vivo, nadie va a poder parar. Poco pensar en esa vida que tú fueras a fallar. Sigo siendo ese hombre que nació para las calles. Yo soy el mejor y nadie va a poder tocar. Nací en esas calles para poder levantar. Sigo siendo ese Swiss y el mejor que hace caer.
Nice, man.
I was
Nice.
getting claro right there for you guys. I was blessed to have on Spotify 63,000 plays on that one right there.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Blessed, bro. I'm just trying to continue to grow and to continue what I'm doing right now, bro. Just continue just doing music every day, more content. I'm right now my main objective is doing these reels right now. Reels are popping right now. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Reels are the shit right now. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to do at least 2 to 3 reels a week. So
Nice. Okay.
trying.
On IG, on
Yes.
Instagram. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. I like those reels too. I mean, I get my acting on, but I wanted to ask you about you collaborated with Sad Boy Local,
Yeah.
and how did that come about for you, man? How did you hook up with him?
Oh, dude, I was blessed, bro. I'm telling you, God blesses me, bro. Like on some real stuff, like just being the right person at the right time, kind of thing. I was able to get through to that. That was actually through Cricket. Cricket is he now works for Brahim, and I was just his audio engineer for like a year when he was working with Savan Studios,
Mm.
and that's how he had my number. And then he said he was gonna record Sad Boy. She's like, hey, since I already had recorded him previously as Savan for a Savan project, and so he already had a good we already had a good relationship. So he was like, what, bring him back. I'll have Skrizzy record him again. So he brings me back. He takes me back to go record a couple songs. Like some of the recent songs. Not all the songs I recorded Sad Boy on, the songs that he's pushed out, but most of the ones that have recent ones that may have come like a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
it's been a year. It's been a couple years, about like 2 years since since once I signed to this label, I put my full force into this label. So it was like right around that time is when I stopped doing the audio engineer thing and going in, you know what I'm saying, ham with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but for a second, bro, the audio engineer that was my way in my ticket into the industry, bro. That's
Okay.
really what opened up the door for me. You know what I'm saying? To be there, to be able to record Sad Boy local. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing, bro. To be there, to be part of the, in that industry, to be like, hey, I'm at this level now. Like it was great, bro.
Definitely.
Great experience. When I worked for Savan, I was able to even get a placement with them, bro. I was even able to get a placement for a project that they released called Clack, and I was on the song, that I wrote the hook for and everything, bro. It was
Mm.
great. It was great, bro. It was my time to shine, but
Yeah.
that's how I got connected through him, bro. I was just lucky, and I was there at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So timing is everything in this music, bro. It
Wow.
sucks, but timing is everything in this music. If you stay grinding, they see you working every day, they're
Mm.
gonna, all right, let's see what you got. Then you progress. Progress is imminent when you're consistent to anything you do. You put anything you do. You know what I'm saying? So like if you do it every day like clockwork, you're gonna get freaking results. If you don't
Mm.
do it, if you just lag or you do it every other one now and then, cuando te da pega la pinche gana, you're not gonna get nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So unfortunately, there's days where I'm in here, bro, and I'm here until like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and I gotta go to work at 8, 9. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what I chose. I chose
Mm.
this.
Yeah.
This is the life I chose, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show everybody that I want it. And this is how.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know, this is how. It's the only way how. You know what I'm saying? I didn't always sing like this. You can ask the homie. I didn't always sing in tone and note. You know what I'm saying? Like I did it all, bro. I remember I bought a guitar that gave you free lessons, and guess what? I chose one free vocal lesson. I've taken one free vocal lesson my entire freaking music career. One,
Is that right?
yes,
Uh-huh.
one.
Uh,
And all she taught me was scales. So I did that, bro, when I was freaking 15, 16 years old, all the time. And I did it, and I did it, and I did it, kept singing. Obviously, I went through puberty and all that shit, but you know what I'm
eh.
saying? But the range went different, but it's still there, bro. In muscle memory, bro. So the more you
Nah,
do something, the better you get at it.
I
It's
love.
imminent. It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? If you really really want something, doesn't matter if it takes you 4 years, 2 years, 3 years. It don't
Mm.
matter. It shouldn't matter. You know.
Yeah.
And if I told myself I want to be on a label, I'm gonna be on a label. I'm gonna be on a label. One day I'm gonna be on a label. They're gonna do my videos. They're gonna push me out. Look where I'm at. But you know how long it took me to, like, 10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? 10 years to get
Good
where
for
I'm
you.
at now.
Damn, bro. I
And it's
love that.
probably gonna take another. It's probably gonna take another 5 or 6 or 7. I don't know. Maybe
Or
another
not.
five to
Or
get,
not.
or not. It could be next year. I don't know. I
Could
don't
be
know.
tomorrow.
What it could be tomorrow. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't
All I
know.
know is that music, it runs. It's in my fingers, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
everything I do. It just shines because I'm able to know music because of since being a kid, just being around music so much that it's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Like pretty much, bro. Like
I
we do some oldies right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
love
we
that,
want to
man.
do Brentwood real quick. Uh,
Look a booger.
you know, look, what? Watch. If you don't want me, show me a little straight. Look, if you don't want me, don't lead me on, girl. But if you want me, show me that you love me. And when I'm feeling blue and I need you, there's just one thing that you should do. Just give me some type of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine. Oh, yeah. Just give me some type of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine. Oh, just give me some type of sign. Ooh, sign. I mean, we be fucking around, bro. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? We doing
man,
all kinds of stuff. You know what
I
I'm
love
saying?
that. I love that song, man, and I
Oh,
love the way
bro.
you did it, man.
Oh, bro. We,
That's
we we just
nice.
mess around. We just mess around. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
music is, it should be like that. It should be fun.
absolutely.
So I tell my
Abs-
homie Lobo right here, it's like, bro, if you're not doing what you love, you're not living. You got to do it.
mm,
Even if it's just an hour a day, 20 minutes a day, it don't matter. Take care of yourself. Take care of me. 30
oh
minutes a
man.
day is nothing out of our busy schedule that we got. It's
Mm,
nothing, bro. Like even a man for me that already know how to play the guitar, bro. I try to touch the guitar every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Like I
Yeah,
don't know what I'm gonna learn next, but I'm gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? There's always something new to learn, bro.
absolutely.
Another chord progression. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Another lead, everything, bro. So it's a journey. I've been going through it, bro, and it's amazing, and it's hard, and it comes with a lot of sacrifices, bro. I've sacrificed time away from my family, time away from
Mm,
my kids,
mm.
and even now, even to more to come, my pops, again tells me, man, I shouldn't have brought you in here, I shouldn't have done this, shouldn't have gave you influences music. I'm like, Dad, I was moving around my mom's stomach anyway, bro. Like it was in me. It was in the blood, bro. My grandma, may she rest in peace, my dad's mom. She was like an opera singer, bro, and that's where it all
Oh,
started. You know what I'm saying?
damn.
So my grandma got them freaking guitars, and they were, young kids doing what I'm doing. So
Mm,
it's they call
yeah.
me one of their brand was called Los Brizos. So I was like the reserve briso. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, bro.
Like the fifth Beatle, huh?
Yes, exactly like the fifth Beatle, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So it's dope, bro. It's dope. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. You know what I'm saying? I showed my kids and I've showed everybody that if you want something so bad, you'll follow it and you do anything to get there. And look where I'm at. So I
Yeah.
praise God. I praise God to give me the endurance and what's the word I'm looking for? The
Perseverance.
discipline, to self-discipline to do this, bro, because you got to be self-disciplined. If you're not, you ain't never like
Mm,
you got to really have self-discipline when you want to learn the guitar, bro, because fuck, it's not just by tomorrow I'm gonna learn,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
heck no. Heck no, it takes time. You got to have patience. Patience is a virtue,
Yeah.
bro, but I love music and I'm gonna do it because I love it. And si Dios quiere, you know,
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
one day,
Yeah, it's crazy. No, I appreciate your hustle, man. Your grind, your commitment to what your to your art form, man. And you're a prime example of what can happen, man. Like when you stick with it and just
Simón,
keep going. Like you said, right? It could take take it. Who knows how long? But it shouldn't matter
no,
because you're as long as you love it and you're doing it because you
yeah,
love it. That's
exactly.
all that matters, brother.
Exactly. Nah, bro.
Yeah,
Like before, people they knew I did music, but some people, the ones that really know me, since I was a kid, they always say, "Man, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. You're the only person I know that followed their dream. Till this day. Do you understand? That we
mm,
we need more people to follow their dreams because you're gonna wake up in the morning and you're gonna want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna wake up in the morning and be like, "Fuck, I gotta drink this coffee all the way to this traffic, and I gotta go to this freaking 9 to 5 that I really hate. That I just, I bite my tongue every time the managers talk to me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there, bro. We've all been there,
yeah, yeah.
when I won, this is how I know when I win. It doesn't matter if I'm famous or not, but when I win, is when I'm gonna be able to be in this studio 24/7 doing what I love, and I'm
That's
gonna
it.
make it possible because I've done it before, bro. I did like 2 3 years stretch where I just did nothing but music, bro, and I made money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. There you go.
So right now I'm focusing on this artistry stuff, so it kind of takes away from being an auto engineer, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how I can balance both, and I've been doing it. It's just a little harder because I got different projects plus my project plus their projects, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff, but you surround yourself with music enough, bro. It's
Yeah.
I still love it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it just comes with the territory. You gotta hustle. You gotta always make money. You always gotta do something.
Gotta
So
do.
it's just like every business that you start on the side, bro. Not all days are wins. A lot of them are L's. But once you start seeing those W's, man,
Mm,
that's when it picks up. So if
love it.
I made a good share of money, with just this guitar alone. You know what I'm saying? Like just me and the guitar. Like
Uh,
just for my guitars. Oh, we just wanted your guitars here, like,
hmm.
bro. I've been blessed, bro. I've been blessed, honestly. By God's glory, bro, that I've been able to, you know, last this long. I'm 30, 31 years old. About to be 31 years old, and I can say that I truly do what I love. I mean, maybe not all day because I got a 9 to 5, but I still hustle and I come home and I do what I love. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
So I'm still doing it. I got 2 kids, 3 kids actually. I got 3 kids. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That I love. I'm showing them that to follow their dreams. That I want to prove to them that, if it's being an artist, like one of my son Brian, he likes to draw, and I'm like, bro, you can make money off of that. You could become a tattoo, a person that tattoos and you're drawing, bro. That's doing what you love. You
Yeah.
can make that a business. My daughter, she followed in my footsteps. My daughter Mia, she loves to sing. She's actually
Mm.
very good in gymnastics, bro. My daughter does like ninja flips, bro. Like
Oh.
the Power Rangers. And I was like, man, when I was a kid, I wish I could do that. But my daughter's flipping in the air and everything, man. I'm very proud of my daughter. Shout out to my daughter Mia. You know what I'm saying? She makes me very proud. She sings now. So for me, it's like I feel like the father of Selena when I saw, when he saw Selena. I'm looking at my
Mm.
daughter and she's like, man, she dances, she does flips,
Yeah.
she sings, she's the full package. We got everything. I'm the recording. My nephew that does all my videos, yeah, that's her cousin, so he can do all her videos. We're set. You know what I'm saying? Trying to build them
Yeah.
while they're small. If she wants to do that, I already gave her a ukulele that she's been practicing on, bro. I'm fully invested in my son. My son, Isaiah, he's still small. He's about to be 7 years old. He's 6 right now.
Okay.
He still hasn't really figured out what he wants to do. So I'm
Hmm.
letting him figure that out. But
Yeah.
I try to show them that, hey, man, if you want something, go get it. And it's going to cost you.
Yeah.
Nothing in life is free. You got to sacrifice something, whether if it's money, time, or your body, bro. Same thing,
Mm. I
So,
love that. I love that, bro. No,
yeah,
that's what it comes down to, man. And what, a couple more questions, brother, as we wind things
yeah.
down, man. I wanted to ask you, what's your dream collaboration? Do you have a dream collaboration with another artist?
Look, bro, like I could say a million names right now, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
but the reason why I call myself Crizzy Santana is because my favorite guitar player is Carlos Santana. You
Mm.
know, obviously I have respect for Santana. I love that city, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had a
Mm-hmm.
studio there. I love that city downtown Santana. Shout out to the people of Santana holding it down. But my favorite guitar player is Carlos Santana, bro. I was a kid when my dad showed me you ain't got nobody, boom, boom, that I can depend on. No thing why nothing that I know of. No thing why, bro. Bro, the guitar licks. Bum, 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 oh, bro, I fell in love when I first heard that shit. The first
Oh.
harmonization I ever heard of a guitar, bro, I was
Mm.
with Carlos Santana, and it was inspiring, bro. And I wish one day, even if it's just me playing the guitar with that dude. It doesn't even have to be a song. Just as long as I'm able to play side to
Yeah,
side with that man, I know that I've done something. You know,
dude.
something in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, dude, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like I've even redone like Black Magic Woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I made it like to now, like
Uh-huh.
type shit. Pay homage. To pay homage and respects to Carlos. I even did
Honest.
the lead. You know what I'm saying? Everything, bro. That's
Gosh,
a whole
that's
different other lane. But yes,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Whole different
Okay.
lane.
It's crazy
But
Santana. So I assumed that it was had to do with Orange County, but come to
yeah, a
find
lot of
out.
people do, bro. A lot of people do. A lot of people think it's because of I'm from Santana. They think I'm from Santana, but it's because my favorite guitar player is Carlos Santana, man. That's why I named
Wow.
myself Scrizzy Santana. Scrizzy came from my nickname Script. The reason why
Mm-hmm.
they call me Script it was because I always had my Bible on, and I always wanted to tell people about this Bible and here's a scripture, here's a scripture, here's a scripture. So hey, the homie Script, the homie Script, the homie Script. Then at one
Uh,
time I was recording my homie Elijah. He's now in Disney. He's on the Disney Plus on that I don't know. It's that opera show or that theater show with what was it Abbott or was it Abbott I don't know. I forget. Is it Hamlet? No, it's not Hamlet. I forget what it's called.
uh-huh.
But it's on Disney Plus, bro. I think it might
Okay.
be Hamlet, but they tour. He's been touring, bro. This guy's done a lot of big stuff. He was going to Hollywood while I was recording him. And I remember one day I was recording him and I did something that he loved. And he's like, "Oh, Script, you just went scrizzy on him." And then that was it. That was it, bro. That from on. It just
It's
Scrizzy
crazy.
stayed and it was Scrizzy all the time. Scrizzy, Scrizzy, Scrizzy. And then I just added
Yeah.
the Santana just about 3 years, 4 years back, bro. So
With the dollar signs, right?
with the dollar signs, sir.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. No, no doubt, it's crazy. Hey, man, I gotta ask you. So, are you Dodgers or are you Angels?
Oh
Is
no,
your
I'm Dodgers, bro.
Oh,
I don't
really?
even I don't even really like fuck with baseball like that.
Oh,
But if
okay.
I have to pick, I'll pick the Dodgers. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not an
Oh,
Angels fan.
okay.
you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's just the color. I don't know. I like blue, bro. You know
Okay.
what
Good for you, man. Smart choice, bro. Smart choice.
I'm saying?
You,
Smart.
you're down in Orange County. I figured, okay, he's got. And then I see the Dodger hat. I was like, oh, okay. You know, hey, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate you, Scrizzy, man. Everything that you stand for, man, and your grind. You're like I said, man. You're just a model of consistency, and you know, I appreciate everything that you do, man. And I wish you all the best of luck, man, with
No, thank you, bro.
your career, absolutely your music career, everything you got going on. And before we wrap things up, man, where can the good people find your music? Where can they connect with
Well,
you?
I'm in all social media, bro. I'm in all platforms as well. You can find me on iTunes, Spotify. I mean, and every and YouTube, wherever. Just look up Squeezy Santana. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
TikTok, same thing. Squeezy Santana.
OnlyFans? No.
Whoa, 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 whoa! No, no, no OnlyFans, no
No, I'm kidding,
OnlyFans.
bro. No. Oh man. No, thanks, Grizzy. I appreciate it,
Hamilton,
man.
Hamilton. That's what it's called. Disney
Oh,
Plus.
Hamilton. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hamilton. That's who. That's what he plays in that thing, bro. Elijah, bro. Elijah Malcolm. That's his name. You can look him up.
Got it.
Straight up, dude. Blessed to be able to record him. He's a dope guy. Dope vocalist, bro. Shout out to Elijah.
Big shout out to Elijah,
Hey,
man.
can
No
we do
doubt.
one more song before we
Let,
end
let's
this?
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Do Mala? Todo ese tiempo pensando en que iba mejor. Todas las noches fumando un gallito para relajarme. Nunca pensé que tú me ibas a dejar. No tuve el tiempo para prepararme. Pero dime la verdad, si tú te vas, pronto volverás. Y 7 por tocar. Fiadas nada más y noche pasará y tú no cambiarás. Oh, no, 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 no. Eres mala y tú serás como la mota que fumas, que se viene y se va, todo en el mundo se acaba. Eres mala y tú serás como la mota que fumas, que se viene y se va, todo en el mundo se acaba. Eres mala y tú serás. Eres mala y tú serás. We just fuck around. We get too deep in this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We get in there. We'll start going back and forth and shit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So,
just going to you're going to
no,
rabbit holes, huh? Just
yeah, we go through it, bro. We'll start playing that shit for hours and go. You'll start leading. I'll start leading, bro. We'll just keep going.
you won't
You
stop,
know,
bro.
we won't
Yeah.
stop, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh,
hey, it's a blessing. This guy actually gives me a lot of like strength. Like gives me no like when he's here, I feel a lot better. And being live and being in front of people like because he's just so used to being having him with me doing this kind of things that he like kind of he's like my how somebody gives you got a little something to give you strength or whatever
yeah.
like this is the dude that he can mess up a million times, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. Like we could mess up a million times and it doesn't matter at the end of the day, bro. It's just making music, and music is life, and you can learn a lot about life when you make music, bro.
Oh man, that's beautiful,
So
brother.
That's,
No
yeah,
doubt,
that's,
man.
that's a good one for a relationship. Even when you mess up a little bit, you keep
yeah,
going.
you keep going. That's right, man. That's right.
Hey, brother, I want to thank you guys, man. I appreciate everyone in the background. Thank you
Heck yeah.
guys for coming on, man, and playing some of your music and really blessing us, man, with your story, brother.
Nah, bro. Thank you for having me on here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've barely been doing these podcasts for maybe a year and a half now.
Okay,
And you're probably like one of like probably the 20th or 21st. Not too many, bro. I haven't really done that many. So thank you, bro. And if you whenever you need me, whenever you want to come back, we come back, bro. You just let me know. I'll come back for another podcast on the pod. You know what I'm saying? You
let's do
know,
it, man. No doubt, man.
whenever
Yeah,
you
no, yeah, it's all love, man. It's all love now. You're you're
yeah,
you're you're now a alumni from the
yeah.
Profile
That's
Pod,
right.
and
That's
it's
right.
all familia, brother. You know that,
That's right,
man.
kinda. That's
You
right,
know what I
kinda.
mean? Yeah, thank you guys, man. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have Scrizzy Santana. Go tap in, go check him out. He's all over social media. Go listen, check out his music, man. As you can see, he's got it going on, man. So he's an inspiration to all of us. And go out and do something that you've always wanted to do, man. This is what it's all about, man. So
Yeah, yeah.
for
For
Scrizzy,
sure.
I'm Double A, the Profile Pod, man. I want to say real quick, I dedicate this interview to my dog Apollo. He went into doggy
That's
heaven.
right.
My dog,
That's right.
he went to
Oh,
doggy
dude.
heaven
Oh, I'm
today.
sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, hey,
yeah, man.
I feel you because I had a dog named Snuggy, bro, for I had her until she was done, bro. Like, and it was It was the worst feeling in the world, bro. Because a dog is really a man's best friend. I swear to
Really is.
God. I swear to God, they love you no matter what,
They do.
no matter how you feel, no matter how you're feeling that day. They love you.
They do. They
It's
do, bro.
ridiculous. I'm sorry to hear that for you, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you,
Yeah.
bro. And yeah, he was almost 11 years old, man. He's a
Oh
boxer.
yeah, dude.
So
Yeah.
he lived a good life, man, and he made us happy. He guarded us, he protected us, and
That's right.
big shout out to my dog Apollo, man. So thank you for
Dope, bro.
being a part of that, Scrizzy.
No, dope, bro. That's hell yeah. That's dope. He's in doggy heaven. Ever
That's
seen
right.
dogs go to heaven?
I
Oh,
oh
he's there, bro.
yeah, yeah,
He's there, bro.
he's there, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, thank you for letting me be on your show, bro. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate what
Any,
you do and keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep
thank
going,
you.
keep grinding, bro. We all have our thing. This is your thing. You know what I'm saying? Do
That's it, brother. That's it, man.
it.
All right, brother. There it is, ladies. It's Grizzy Santana. I'm Double A, your host of the Profile Pod. We'll see you guys next time, right here, same channel, different or same time, same channel.
There you
And
go.
we'll see you guys for Scrizzy. I'm Double A. We'll see you guys. We're always reminding you to take it easy.
That's right.
Peace.
Later.
Later, brother.
Later, man.